Hello friends, welcome back to Joyful Halfacre. I'm Kim and today I'm going to make some snacks for my kids. I've got 6 kids, only 5 of them live at home. Technically one's an adult, one's almost an adult. So I've got 7 people total that I feed, including myself. And so my kids, my younger 4, love snacks. They are 17, yeah, he's not younger much any longer, he's only got a year left and he'll be an adult. Time flies. But 17, and he's the keto kid that I have to make everything keto for him. And then I've got 13, 10, and 6. So they love snacks, always want one after school, and I have to feed all these people, and I like to do it healthy. So today I'm going to make a few things. First, I'm going to start off with granola because sometimes I have trouble figuring out breakfast in the morning. I personally just eat eggs and try to push my kids to because they're healthy, but they don't want the same thing every day. So I thought I would make them granola. I had some healthy cereal that we don't call it healthy because cereal is not healthy. Stuff without food dyes in it and little bit healthier ingredients, but they've eaten through that. That was kind of a special for Christmas time and stuff. And so really we just haven't had much for breakfast. They will grab an apple or an orange, but I offer eggs and they don't want it. So I'm gonna make them some granola and maybe some muffins or something. We're gonna see. You can come along with me and figure it out as I do. I also have these things I need to make something out of. Some dates and hazelnuts that somebody I know got for free from somebody, and they don't bake with these, and I certainly will. So I need to find something to make with these. And these chopped dates with oat flour on them, I need to figure out something for these too. I've had these for a little while. Oh, look, sell by January 4th, 23. I guess I should use these up quickly. And then I have these that in a old video, I think like one of the only ones I made last year, I made some breakfast prepped ahead stuff, and I made some like oatmeal packets so they could just dump them and eat it with some milk, and none of my kids liked them. Plus I put way too much sugar in it. If you watch that video, way too much sugar in it. It required very little, and I didn't know exactly. I was just kind of dumping. So I'm gonna use those and make some oatmeal cookies, because then I've got all the sugar and oatmeal and stuff already. I'll add some more oatmeal and some other stuff, and I think I'm gonna turn them into cookies. So let's get started on the granola first. I was going through my extra food area the other day, which is getting really low, my like pantry that I keep like doubles of everything in. Put a little more in, some of them weren't full. And I noticed I did have a lot of oatmeal, so I need to definitely use it up. You know what you do when you can't get the honey out? You use maple syrup instead. I like maple syrup. So I'm gonna mix this all up and get this put on my cookie sheets and bake it. Found another recipe in my recipe book, which I hadn't looked at for a long time, and it's chocolate granola. So I'm gonna try this, I think. Of course, who doesn't like chocolate? So, okay, I'm filling up my jar with this one because I need my cookie sheets to be able to make the chocolate one. I got that stirred up, and I should be letting this cool on the cookie sheet. I'm like stirring it every once in a while, but I'm in a hurry because I only have 2 cookie sheets. I think I'd have more. I don't know. I don't like to have a lot of stuff in my kitchen because if I only use 2 cookie sheets at a time, why have more than that? But then there's times like this where I'm like, I could really use more than 1 cookie or more than 2 cookie sheets. And I should probably get a funnel out so that I could do this quicker, but you know, I tend to do things the hard way. If I get a funnel out, then that just means I have to wash the funnel. And yes, the time it takes to wash the funnel would probably be less than the time I'm taking doing this the hard way. Next up, I'm gonna make some oatmeal cookies from these bags of oatmeal experiment that was a fail, but you know what? I'm gonna reuse them and make some cookies out of them. I like oatmeal raisin cookies, even though although I'm trying to eat keto, or not keto, more carnivore, but you know, Might have to have one. Although I will say this is a very old recipe written out years ago, and it says shortening. I will definitely not be using shortening. I will be switching it up and using coconut oil. And now that I've done the research and know where shortening came from, I will not be using that ever again. If you don't know, look it up, the origins of shortening and how it came from the oil industry, and it's just a byproduct that they threw it away because it's disgusting and not an edible product, and they put it through all this refining stuff just to be able to sell it, and they marketed it as, oh, this is healthy, even though it's not. It's killer. So don't use shortening. I know I won't be. So I'm going to be substituting the coconut oil. You can make all sorts of substitutes and recipes. I do it all the time. Some of them work out great, some don't, but oh well. Experimenting and trying, exciting. My cookies didn't really turn out. I'll show you. Sometimes we experiment and it's okay. They're very crumbly and dry and breaking apart. They taste good. Taste like oatmeal raisin cookies. Well, maybe that's granola too. Honestly, we could probably eat it like that. Just break it up and throw a little milk on it. That would be really good. So there you go. I made 3 granolas. Oatmeal raisin, peanut butter, and chocolate. That is done. And now I'll show you what I'm doing. This is a recipe I got off online. It does not look the best right now. It is the best date bars ever by veganinthefreezer.com. I don't know. They looked good. Here's what they're supposed to look like. And here's what my rendition so far is. I'm going to spread this out and then put the topping on, the rest of it on, and then we'll see how they taste. And it's done. I'm sure eating a whole lot of oatmeal today, or making a whole lot of oatmeal stuff today for a person who on the last video said I want to eat more carnivore-ish. But you know what? Moderation. I'm trying to learn that this year. I have always been kind of a glutton, I'll admit it. If I eat a cookie, I'll eat a dozen cookies, literally, because I think I kind of figure I've already cheated. Why not just go all in, and I'll quit tomorrow. So I better just eat them all today. It's terrible. It's a vicious cycle, and I'm trying to quit that this year. I'm going to not do that, so if I have a cookie today, it's okay. I can have one and not have any more, and tomorrow I won't have any. It'll be all right. So I'm going to try this bar because I'm really curious. It's dates and oatmeal and lots of other stuff, but the filling, I think I might have burnt it, but it's very good. I was really worried I burnt it because the bottom of my pan did get burnt. It's soaking. I hate scrubbing burnt pans, but it tastes really good. I used half of my dates that I had that that are supposed to be sold by a couple days ago. So this is good. If my family likes it, I might have to make another one to use up the rest of the dates, because with 7 of us in the house, well, 6 of us that can eat this stuff, this won't last long. And before I end this video, I did want to mention again, I said something about Crisco being horrible. If you haven't ever looked it up, look it up, because their ties to the American Heart Association, and the reason Crisco was even made as an industrial lubricant. I mean, once you look up stuff like that and realize the truth, you will never want to use it again, because it is a toxic chemical that it's no wonder people get sick when we are ingesting them. And I am to blame just as everyone else. I grew up on Crisco. I used it for 35 years of my life. I used Crisco until I finally realized, oh, what I was doing. So we all have to learn. And as we learn, we implement good things and we do better. So that's just my tip for the day. Thanks for watching today, friends. I hope you'll like this video, subscribe to my channel, and continue to join me in this joy-filled life. Thanks.